Welcome to another White Line Athletics video. This is Stuart, DJ's on the camera, and we're just going to talk about working on hip rotation for our mobility, which is going to help us go through a nice full range of motion unimpeded through our squats and other movement patterns. Check out DJ's video on activating the glute max in terms of creating an external rotation or lateral rotation of the hip. This video is going to get a little bit more nitty-gritty in terms of working through a full range of motion through those rotations, both internal and external, to help increase a nice, smooth, unrestricted range through the hips. So what we're going to do is we're going to be seated on the ground, feet flat on the floor, hands are braced on the ground. I'm going to lift my hips up into the air. You want to start with your feet about hip width apart here. And we're going to do one leg at a time, going through internal rotation and external rotation. So I'll talk on this leg here, my right leg. I'm going to start by going into internal rotation. I'm going to pivot on my toes and I'm going to bring my knee down towards the floor. You may get very far, you may not get too far. Your internal rotation is going to determine how far you go. From here, I'm going to switch and then go to the other leg. And then back and forth. You can spend about 3 to 5 seconds in each position, so it's a dynamic mobility exercise, just going back and forth. You can do 5 reps, 8 reps, 10 reps, somewhere in that range. You should feel like you're getting a little bit of warmth through the joint and a little more range of motion as you progress through. Now we'll talk about the external rotation, again starting with the right leg. So I'm going to take my right knee and I'm going to open it up. Again, trying to bring the knee down towards the floor. I can think of driving my hips forward to increase the range of motion and then switching up to the other side. It looks a little silly, but it is great for opening up through the hips. Same parameters, same hold time, same amount of reps as the internal rotations. To progress it, you can do it from a kneeling position if this is okay on the knees, and same thing, externally rotating one side, other side, and working on internal rotations. You might have to play around with your foot positioning a little bit to get there. Great exercise for goalies, and that's a little bit of dynamic rotation for the hips. Thank you very much. If you like the videos, click on the subscribe button, check out our other videos, leave comments below. We'll see you next time.